Welcome to Minds and Money TV. My name is Carly Stevens, and today we are joined by the Chairman and Managing Director of Galileo Mining, Brad Underwood. Brad, welcome.
Thanks, Carly. Great to be here with you.
Fantastic. Let's start off. How about you give us a little bit of an overview and an introduction to Galileo Mining?
I can certainly do that. We are an ASX listed company based in Western Australia with all of our projects in Western Australia. We're very focused on that high risk, high reward area of exploration. And last year we were able to make a discovery at our project near Norseman in Western Australia. We saw our share price appreciate very quickly on the back of that. And we've been drilling out the resource around that area since that time. And we have a lot of news flow coming up. We're focused on nickel and palladium in Western Australia. We have nickel exploration, another project called the Fraser Range, but our key asset is at Norseman, where we've made a new discovery in a new region where previously this type of nickel and palladium mineralization has never been found. So a real breakthrough for us. And we are very much looking forward to the exploration we've got coming up and the drilling of the mineralization we've already discovered.
Brilliant. Some really fantastic things happening in WA for you then. Would you like to give us an insight into people? Obviously make up a huge importance in terms of what you're doing there. So management team, some indicators of key shareholders and investors. Would you like to give us some information about that?
People are critical in this business, and we have a great selection of people through from our management, from our board, our management, our teams on the ground, and very importantly, our major shareholders as well. Our major shareholder who owns around 28% of the company is a well-known Western Australian named Mark Creasy. He's been very successful in exploration and mining ventures over the past 40 years, and we're very lucky to have him as our major shareholder. He's been very supportive of the company since we listed in 2018. Our second largest shareholder is also another successful ASX listed company called IGO. They have around 9% of the company, and they've been invested with us since we listed in 2018. And every placement we've done since then, IGO have been there supporting us. So that forms the basis of our largest shareholders. We have a number of other very long-term supportive high net worth individuals. And then we have our board. So myself as Managing Director and Chairman, I'm a geologist specializing in exploration geology. And more recently, in my career, I've focused on the corporate world. We have a metallurgist with over 30 years experience in South Africa, which is critical for the style of mineralization we've found. That's Noel O'Brien. We have Matt White, who's our CFO and company secretary. And rounding out the board is Cecilia Kamari, a lawyer and experienced person within the mining industry. So we have a great board, we have great supporters, and we're really in an excellent position for future success.
Brilliant. So it sounds like the loyalty, the strength and the expertise there are certainly covered in all areas in terms of management and shareholders, which is so important. In terms of what's been happening at Galileo Mining in the past 12 months and also looking towards the next 12 months, what's the outlook? What's the review of the projects that you've had in place, and what can we expect for the coming year ahead?
I mentioned that last year we made a breakthrough discovery, and that happened at our Norseman project. We've named that the Callisto discovery. Callisto, of course, is a moon of Jupiter that was found by Galileo, so that's the link there. Galileo is a scientist from hundreds of years ago that we have a great appreciation for the work that he did during his time. So the Callisto discovery is a nickel palladium discovery with the byproducts of copper, gold, rhodium, and platinum. It's a very similar style of mineralization to that found in the northern bushveld in South Africa, which is one of the major platinum group element producing regions on the planet. In particular, it's very similar to the Platreef deposits. And what we know about those deposits is that they occur in a cluster, and there is a camp of mineralized deposits in that area. So we've made a first discovery at Norseman of a new style of mineralization, and the focus for us over the next 12 months is to identify additional areas with mineralisation. We have over 250 square kilometres in our project. We have tens of kilometres of prospective strike length that need exploring. We've made an initial discovery. We know where the host rocks are. We can trace them along strike, both in geology and magnetics. So we have some great targeting tools to allow us to go and drill test those areas we think have potential for more discoveries. And that's exactly what we'll be doing over the next 12 months. We're really well funded. At the end of June, we had $14.5 million in cash. We can use those funds to explore effectively over the next 12 months, looking for those additional discoveries, which we think will add a lot of value to the company. So it's a really exciting time for us. We hope to have our initial resource estimate out from the Callisto discovery in the next month or two. And then after that, we're really focused on further discoveries, more exploration, campaign drilling, and understanding the potential in this new province.
Wonderful. Well, I think you've just covered off what my last question was going to be. And that was around the idea of your key growth catalysts and identifying what sets Galileo Mining apart and what makes you such a compelling investment opportunity for people out there. Are there any other key facts that you'd really like to leave people with today, explaining the exciting things that are coming up for Galileo?
I think it's certainly worth reiterating the key support that we've got from our major shareholders, the cash that we have available to deploy on the ground to explore a new province with a new discovery. So this is the first time this style of mineralization has been found around Norseman. It's been explored for over 50 years for nickel, and this is the first time in 2022 that we've had a breakthrough discovery. So from here, with the funding that we have available, we are very much hoping that we can make further discoveries, and that'll lead to the catalyst for growth and for share price growth over the next 12 months. It's really about delivering good quality drill results. We are definitely undertaking the drill campaigns that will give us a good opportunity of delivering those results, and that's our plan for the next 12 months.
Fantastic. Well, it definitely sounds like a busy and exciting time ahead for all involved in Galileo Mining. We are looking very forward to welcoming you and the team to Mines of Money at Resourcing tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time today, Brad. Thank you for the information you've shared regarding your projects, your management team, and all of the valuable insights. Would you like to leave everybody with the ticker, which is the important information there, if anybody would like to jump on?
Absolutely. We are Galileo Mining, listed on the ASX with the easy to remember ASX code of GAL.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Brad. Thanks once again for your time today. Best of luck for all of the exciting things coming up for you in the future, in the short term and both the long term.
Thanks very much, Carly.
Resourcing tomorrow, accelerating the energy transition. 100 plus countries represented. And together with government representatives, mining and energy professionals, ESG experts, financial and professional services, industry associations, investors, and consultants, Resourcing Tomorrow will address critical mineral supply, the energy transition, environmental resilience, the circular economy, ESG, our future workforce, AI automation and machine learning, digitalization, mineral processing and plant optimization, exploration and development projects. Have your say in the future of our industry. Join us for Resourcing Tomorrow from 28 to 30 November 2023. Register today